What's good, everyone? CR here. We're back with some more of the real truth. I'm always going to remember the Manny Pacquiao Tim Bradley fight week out here in Las Vegas. It was a lot going on. I was behind the scenes, trying to get as much coverage as I could. I used that event to kind of officially launch my YouTube also, and it was great to interact with everybody. As we all know how that week went down, Bradley won a fight. It was a little controversial. But looking back at that week, it was also a very special weekend for Terrance Crawford. Because one night before the Manny Pacquiao-Tim Bradley fight at the Hard Rock Hotel Casino, on the Kelly Pavlik-Scott Sigmund undercard, Terrance Crawford faced off with David Rodella. Now, Crawford was just 24 years old at the time, undefeated, unknown also, and people didn't really know who he was. You figured Rodella was going to be a pretty good test for him because Rodella's tough as nails. He's not easy to stop. He's scored upsets, and he has years sparring with Pacquiao and other people. He's just a really tough fighter. So I figured that would be a good test for Crawford. But, as we all saw, Terrance Crawford really dominated that fight. He stopped David Rodella in just 2 rounds. Now, when I was at Las Vegas and you saw that unfold, you said to yourself, wow, that's crazy. Like, that was actually like a really big surprise because I thought Rodella would go several rounds, give him a, interesting fight. The minute I saw that Crawford was able to do that, he caught my attention and he was instantly on my radar. And then a few fights later, when he went up and challenged Breeders Prescott, I instantly said, oh, he's going to win that fight. And I could tell he was a special fighter. But if you ask me, when I started to really notice who Terrance Crawford was, it was his fight with David Rodella. So whenever I look back at that Manny Pacquiao-Tim Bradley fight week, that's one of the hidden gems of that whole fight week is that Terrance Crawford introduced himself to a lot of people by stopping David Rodella that weekend. And as we've seen since then, we saw what Crawford has done with his career. He's pretty much the best fighter in the world. Just he deserves everything he has, and I'll always remember the Rodella fight.